Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. All the workaholics have a disease of doing something or the other to such an extent that they start doing sadhana and then they get tired, because when you do anything you are bound to get tired. Like you do pranayam, how many times can you do it? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, 200. After that we get tired. And then we say, oh God, it is too much, I can't do it more than this. Have we ever got tired because of breathing, which we do so many times? Because in breathing there is no doing. The real problem of life is the problem of doing something or the other. I want to do something, I want to do something. I suffer. After having got the instructions from his guru, Ashtavakra ji, the student Janak Maharaj, he is now talking exclamation kind of thing. He is talking his own experience. This experience you will not get anywhere in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita will tell you, do this thing, you do that thing. Karmanye vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Mayi eva mana adasva mayi buddhim niveshaya. Do, and suffer. Therefore, although Arjun says in Bhagavad Gita, Nashto mohaha smriti labdat vat prasadat maya chuta stitosmi gata sandehaha karishye vachanam tava. O Lord, by your discourse my delusion has gone. So he fights the war. After everything is over, when they are sitting comfortably, then Arjun asks the same question to Bhagavan Krishna. Oh Lord, you spoke something before the war. I have forgotten that. Kindly please repeat it. Bhagavan says, jokes cannot be repeated. Many people ask this dumb question to me. Swami, that day you told that joke, it was so good. Please tell my husband. Can there be a better joke than this? Telling a joke to husband, because he himself is a joker. He doesn't need any joke to be told. ठीक चल रहा है. So he was not repeated. He said, no, I don't know I spoke, because I did not speak. Speaking happened. Anything that can be repeated is not the truth. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Repeat. I have gone to Himalayas 23 times. Neither the Himalaya recognizes nor anybody else. You are only talking, I have gone there. Who asked you to go? Once I was in Portugal, and there was one Swami also came for that conference. And he told, Swami, had you been to Kailash? I said, only once. Do you want to go again? I said, no. Why? I said, what is to? I have already given my darshan to Kailash. See, Kailash and me, in this, what is the reality? I know, the Kailash doesn't know. I have given one darshan, not two. Anything that is repeated is illusion. Make this as a thumb rule of your life. Meditation, chalo meditation karte hai. No. This is the crux of all the spiritual practice. And this is what Janakji now tells. Kaya krutya saha purvam tato vag vistara saha atha chitta chinta sahastasmad edadevam ahamastitaha. See? Purvam, earlier, I have given up the physical activities in this world. Kaya krutya saha purvam. I have given up. Enough of doing. See? We are so much obsessed with our body identification that all our spiritual practice is only body. This happened in Uttarkashi many years before. That time I was pretty young, handsome, etc. It's not a joke, man, it's the truth. So, there was one lady, I was tired, we had walked a long distance, so I was sleeping. She said, Swamiji, I can give you energy. I said, are you a power bank or what? Laga do, you get energy. I said, no, I am all, no, I want to. I said, okay, do whatever. I am left sleeping, do. I was lying on my bed, comfortably. She came and sat, and very small room, hardly 7 feet or 8 feet depth. So 6 feet was the cot, in the 2 feet she was sitting like this and playing with my feet. I said, don't tickle, but do anything you like. And what she was doing, God knows. She got such a terrible kick from my foot. I didn't know that I was sleeping. Such a terrible kick. And she dashed on the wall and all that. And thank God the walls were not plastic like here. Or she would have come out from the other side. Then she said, Swamiji, you are terrible. I said, what happened? You kicked me. I said, no, I didn't kick you. No, the moment I touch your feet and I want to do something, kind of a shock I got. See, friend, doing. Enough. Purvam, earlier, the first step that happened to me is Kaya krutya saha purvam. I had just given it. Enough it is. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Second, tato vag vistara saha. Thereafter, I have given up the business of speech. No more talking. See, Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi's Adarsha. And the secret of that is, he did not stop talking. Nobody spoke to him. And he has nothing to talk. And we keep, no, I am Maunam, put a board here. Maunam in progress. Talk after 6:23. Why? Muhurta. Rahu Kal has gone, the Ketu Kal will begin. See, friends, simply keeping the mouth shut and not talking to others, this is what is understood by us as Maunam. He said, all the business of the speech I have suspended. Business of the speech includes comments, evaluation, suggestions, all these business. Stop. Then, atha chinta saha. And thereafter, I have even given up all the worries. You can sit in some other place. I cannot see you, my dear.
Okay.
I was thinking, how can I am seeing myself there? Body was different. And face is mine because the camera came exactly on your face. So, thereafter I have stopped worrying. So 3 things. We get caught up in these 3 things. First thing is physical activities. Second thing is the speech. The third thing is worrying about. When will I have got realization? So what will you do thereafter? What next? Imagine that I am God. Because you have not seen God, you are only imagining what God is. So I am the solid God. You have seen me. What next? Breakfast के लिए क्या बना? See, friends, all these things gone, and thereafter, yad eva aham astitaha. Whatever I am, I am. See, friends, we don't have to prove anything to anyone. This is one of the biggest spiritual practice. We try to prove. And the first struggle is holier than thou. When do you get up in the morning? I get up at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, you are a Swami, you get 8 o'clock. Normally, Swamis get up in the morning at 3 o'clock. Then what should I do now? But they say Swamis get up early. I said, this is your fault. Why? Why do you call me Swami? I am not a Swami. Whatever we are, be that. We don't have to prove anything to anybody in this world. This is one of the biggest problems for every spiritual seeker. Holier than thou. Then, Prityabhavena Shabdadehe Adrishatvena Chatmanaham Vikshepaikagra Hridayaha Evam E Aham Asthitaha. See? Priti Abhavena Shabdadehe. Shabda means all the objective word, things. Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandha. Priti Abhavena. I am not interested in anything in this world. Net result, neither we are attached nor we are detached. One thing you must have heard 100 times, that be a sakshi, be a witness. Stop and drop that thing. I did it a lot and came to a frustration. In that witness, what happens? If I am witness to you, my attention is still on you. And I struggle. I am not going to get disturbed. Let anybody come and go, because I am a witness. So attention is still on the world. Instead of this witnessing business, the second thing is the best one, what Bhagavan Krishna says. Udasina vadasinam asaktam teshu karmasu. Learn to remain indifferent. How to remain indifferent? Very simple technique. Like you listen to satsang, listen to the world. In satsang we are told, you are Brahman. Brahman. Me and Brahman. Okay, you are a fool. Why do you call me fool? Because there, Udasin Bhav has gone. See, friends, it is so simple, it's not difficult. So, Priti Abhavena Shabdadehe. So, when you are totally indifferent to everything in this world, how beautiful it is. Are we not indifferent to everything when we are in deep sleep? We are not a Sakshi. This Sakshi thing, get rid of that. Nothing like Sakshi Sukshi. Remain indifferent. That's it. Shabdadehe apriti abhavena and atmanaha adrishyatvena. The second thing. So when you are withdrawn from the worldly objects totally, then don't struggle to see God or realize truth. And how do you see? See, light has come. Green, yellow, red. Now the red light has spread. And then the bell rings 10. Oh God, why people come during meditation? And thereafter, Swamiji, since that day, I never get the light. So their meditation is darkness, not getting light. What to do? Change the bulb. Don't try to see anything. Don't try to hear anything. World is only these two things, Nama and Rupa. When you try to see something, you are in the world. When you try to hear something, you are in the world. You will see these people who do this kind of meditation, they all the time talk only about this. When I was doing meditation, I had a vision, and guiding angel came, and he took me. And when he was taking me, I slipped somewhere and fell down. He disappeared. Then आता ही नहीं हो. Get out of all these things. See, Atmanaha adrushatvena. Self is not an object of knowledge. So what has happened now? These two things. Total objectivity discarded, and the struggle to make the self as an object of experience, that is also dropped. See, all that is seen objectively is the world. World is outside. And all that is experienced is inside. When inside and outside, these two concepts are dropped, you are that reality. In this manner, vikshepa ekagra hridaya. So all the vikshepas which are born out of these two reasons. One is giving importance to the worldly things, and second is trying to see the self. These two things are given up, all vikshepa, all worries gone. Otherwise the worries will be always of this type. सामने आके बैठे महाराज. Come here. There is a wall here also. अच्छा ठीक ऊपर बैठो. So when we thus understand this principle, then alone the truth is revealed. Otherwise, we will be only struggling. Neither we have to see anything, nor we have to experience anything. You are the experiencer. You are not experience of. What normally we get lost is in this. We have got the knowledge of, we have got the experience of. Switch off that off. Not experience of, experience without an experiencer and anything experienced. Evam evam aham astitaha. Thus I am living. समाध्यासाधि विक्षिप्तो व्यवहारक समाधये एवं विलोक्य नियमम एवं aham astitaha. Another important principle where we get lost in the so-called spirituality. Samadhi adi vikshepo. Because we are struggling that I want to do meditation because I am confused, I am the body, I am mind, I am... Therefore, I have to do meditation. Samadhe vyavaharaha. And evam vilokya. And therefore I come to know that meditation is for those who are suffering. I am not suffering. Why do meditation? Therefore, I have given up meditation. Don't do meditation. You suffer throughout life, I guarantee. All those yogis who claim that, when I sit for meditation, there is absolute quietness. Jhoot. Chitta vritti nirodha is the only word. And why should we be afraid of the thoughts? Whenever I open my eyes, I see the things and I get attracted. Therefore, I destroy my eyes. Is this wisdom? When my ears are open, I like cinema songs. They say listening cinema song is not good. Therefore, I plug my ears. Is that reality or what? Let there be thoughts. Who cares? Then you will discover one principle. Whenever you become somebody, the thoughts come. Don't become anybody. See? Let the mind be like the mirror. Mirror reflects everything, rejects nothing, retains also nothing. See how simple it is. Mirror is not Sakshi Chaitanya. Mirror is Udasina, indifferent. Suppose a beautiful girl goes in front of the mirror doesn't say that, hey, hang around little longer, yaar. And when a oldie like me goes, it will say, next. That ability to be indifferent is abiding in the truth. Evam aham astita. Hum aise hi hai. I am like this. Many people have got these funny things. In one place, we were going somewhere and we had to take food somewhere on the way in a hotel. Roadside dhaba type of thing. So that Amma, she had got special food prepared for me. You can imagine the food prepared at home, packed and brought after 6 hours. What will be the condition? And they were ordering fresh food and eating. I said, hey, give me that. Swamiji, you take outside food? I said, that is my rule. I take only outside food. No, we thought because you are a Swami, you will not be taking outside food. I said, you are right. Swami don't take outside food. But then why do you take? I said, why do you call me Swami? It's your fault. See, friends. I told her, I said, look here, I take only outside food. Because you may think this is your home food, but for me it is outside. Apna kuch ghar hai hi nahi. Where is the place for ghar ka food, outside food? Get lost only in these non-essentials. Therefore, this vyavahar, meditation, forget about it. So what should spiritual practice? Stop doing all we have been doing in life. The real spiritual life is undoing and unbecoming. That doesn't mean what you have done was wrong. No, it is necessary. Like, in Tripura Rahasya, the story comes, the student, Bhargav Ram, Parshuramji, he goes to the forest and there he comes across a great Mahatma and he experiences absolute bliss. He was so frustrated, disgusted, and then he goes there. So he asks, sir, what is this experience I am having? I was so disturbed. In your very presence, I am absolutely cooled down. What is this? So the Mahatma says, this is Brahma Jnana, this is Brahmananda, this is the infinite bliss. Really? Please teach me. So he did the No, tell properly. You are not telling properly. Again you explain me. Then the teacher says, anybody who asks a question is not qualified to talk to. Anybody who wants anything to be repeated, he is not worth talking. In one go, Ramaha Dvairna Bhashate. In one go. Such is the student of Ashtavakra Gita. Why we want to repeat? Because Mani Ram is running here and there. It's not available. So, that Mahatma tells, you are very intelligent. Therefore, you are asking questions. You go to Dattatreya Bhagwan, he will teach you. Dattatreya Bhagwan sees the patient and says, this is Tripura Devi. Stones are available everywhere. This is Tripura Devi. Go and do puja. And so many days, so many rules and regulations. Not for a day or two, 12 years, poor Parshuramji keeps that goddess on a nice, comfortable asana. He sleeps on the floor. Keeps her in one place. He keeps her moving around. Every day he had to do 1008 pradakshina. He observes fast. Naivedyam samarpayami. One day, twice, three, a few months, few years, 12 years he spends in that. One day he can just, come on, yaar, what I am doing. I am only telling this, don't you are Tripura Devi. But something is wrong somewhere. He goes back. Guru Maharaj, I think, I have wasted my time. Who is this Tripura Devi? Guru Maharaj tells, it is not a wastage. Now, inquiry has kindled in your heart. And this inquiry is the result of upasana. If your upasana does not lead you to the inquiry about the truth, then it is not upasana. See, friends. Therefore, when it is said here, drop everything, it means if you are really lived a spiritual life, if you are leading the life of dharma, religious life, you are bound to have this passion. Dharmate birati. See? Many people, they lead their life, husband, wife, children, grandchildren, and yet keep on hanging around the children and grandchildren. And then they are suffering. Swamiji, these grandchildren don't listen to me. Grandchildren, you ask them, they are fed up. Everybody is telling them, switch off. See? If you are really lived a religious life, you will not remain attached to anything or anybody. You live dynamically, but unattached. Then we are qualified for this knowledge. Therefore, this samadhi, samyak adhyasa, because of these wrong notions, we keep on doing samadhi meditation. Evam vilokya niyamam. This is the rule. Why you want to take food? Because you are hungry. Why you want to do the exercise? Because you want to keep healthy. Why? Because I am unhealthy now. Why you want to do meditation? Because I want to realize God. That means God is someone else and my mind is disturbed. So I want to just keep the mind quiet. God will be realized. All these rules are dumb. Drop them. See. Kathopanishad says, Yada sarve pramuchante kama yasya vadishritaha atamartyaha amruto hoti atra brahma samashnute. When one lives at a zero desire level, desireless existence is God. The river has a destination to reach, and therefore the waters in the river are constantly running. In the ocean also the waters move here and there, but nowhere to go. Then what is the purpose of the river's movement and the ocean's movement? River's movement is compulsion, need, and ocean's movement is Ananda Chedohi Ananda Taranga. It is only the joy of being. Therefore, this is the rule. Whenever you want to eat food because you are hungry, you want to do meditation because you want to see God, stop all that. After seeing God, kuch nahi hota. See, there are many places you must have seen, known also. They call their Guru Maharaj as God, Guru Bhagwan. And they see the God. Not over a day or two. They live with that God, dine with him on the same dining table, not for a day or two, but for 30, 40, 50 years. And see the quality of their life. Do you know? 40 years I lived with Bhagwan. 40 years. 41 years. 1 year superior than you. See? Same, I versus you, superior, inferior. You know, this ring was given to me by Bhagavan. This necklace was given to me by Bhagavan. Ring is small, necklace is big. Therefore, I am a big one. See, slowly you will come to know, seeing God has nothing to do. Discover God that you are. Discover. See, friends. Therefore, I know all these things. Now I am clear about it. No meditation, no nothing. On the contrary, I have seen those who do meditation, they are the most disgusted people. You will see yogis and tapasvis. These are the two characters. They are the most angry people in the whole world. See, yogis and tapasvi, the moment they become angry, they curse. See? If you do this thing, it will happen to you. It happens because they have got that power. See, friends, have you heard a jnani or a devotee cursing anybody? They cannot. Because they are not under the pressure of this Prakriti's control. See, friends, giving curse, they are the moving shopping malls. In Hindi or Sanskrit, shapa means curse. So they are shopping malls. Moving shopping mall aa gaya. Jangama Tirtha Raju. Tusidari says, they are the mobile Tirtha Kshetra. If they are not cursing. If they are cursing, they are mobile shopping malls. See, friend, therefore, I don't struggle for anything. Heyo pade ya virahat evam harsha vishadayoho abhavad yad yaha he brahman evam aham astitaha. Heya, what is to be given up? Upadeya, what is to be taken? Because the absence of the two, what should be given up, that comes. And what is to be caught or got, that is not got in our life. Therefore, we become happy or miserable. These are the two things. Heya, we want to reject something. And that will come to you very comfortably. Who wants miseries? Heya, giving up. But all the miseries come without any, you don't require GPS. And happiness you want to search. Happiness runs away. And both of them ultimately leads to miseries. See, heya, upadeya, the both of them. The virahad evam harsha vishadayoho abhavat. There is abhava, there is total absence. Meaning what? Two things. Whether I get something or I don't get something. These are the two struggles we live in our life. We want to give up something or we want to get something in life. When we want to give up something, it will be sticking to you. See? And you want to have something, it will run away from you. All of us want happiness. The first mistake in life. See? Stop seeking happiness in life. Happiness runs away when you seek. And when you discover, then you come to know that I was seeking is me. See? These stories come in a Puranic lore. There was a god, he had blessed one Rakshasa because he did lot of tapasya. See? All tapasvis are Rakshasas. Oh, they did lot of tapasya. And therefore the god was pleased. What do you want? He said, give me a boon. When I put my hand on anybody's head, he should be reduced to ashes. Bhagavan said, Tathastu. He wanted to try it on the same god. And the god started running, and the other god come, "Arey yaar, kyun bhag rahe ho?" All gods are like you and me. So he said, "Look here, I gave him a boon and he is trying on me only. I don't know where to run." He said, "Don't run, stop. Then enter in his heart." So that God entered the heart of that Bhasmasur. Now that Bhasmasur is searching that God where it is, not seeing within. We are all Bhasmasur. Anything we touch, destroyed. There is one girl we saw. She is expert in dropping the things. Anything she touches must break. See? That becomes our second nature. Therefore, friends, we have nothing to gain, nothing to lose in this world. Don't take life so seriously. Nobody has gone alive from here. How simple it is. Too serious. मरने के बाद क्या होगा? What will happen after death? When you are alive, nothing has happened. Nothing is going to happen after death. Spirituality. So, heya upadeya viradevam harsha vishadayoho abhavad yad yaha he brahman evam aham astitaha. So when the experience is when there is nothing to give up and there is nothing to gain in life. This experience, whatever you may call it, thus I am. Now, if you go a little deeper analyzing this, what is that to which nothing can be taken away or nothing can be added to? Only infinite. In the infinite, nothing can be added, nothing can be subtracted. Now find out what is infinite, where nothing can be added and subtracted. It is the absence of sounds, sounds are not created, rather silence is not created, silence is. Sounds are created. Therefore the sounds end. Ram, 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 Ram. They can be multiplied, they can be repeated. So silence is neither created, therefore cannot be destroyed. Therefore listen to the silence. These two things I am telling you, be attentive. It's very deep. First, listen to silence. When you listen to silence, even the most minute, insignificant sounds will be heard. There, learn to remain indifferent. So what happens is, we drop the hearing faculty, the ears, and we migrate from the sense organs to the mind. Because ears can hear sounds, ears cannot hear silence. But when you are hearing the silence, you have dropped your ears and come to the mind. This is one aspect. The second aspect is stop talking to yourself. Talking is the organ of action. Speech is the organ of action. Hearing is the organ of perception. Jnanendriya and Karmendriya. When these two things practice simultaneously. Listen to silence and don't talk to yourself. And if you are disturbed by the sounds, then you are not listening to silence. And this disturbance because of the sounds will create a reaction. The reaction is talking to yourself. Can't this car be switched off for 10 minutes during meditation? Put a board there, no car. Why Bekar is sitting here? See? हेय उपादेय विरहात एवं हर्ष विषादयोः. So nothing to give up, nothing to take. How true it is. We suffer because of our creation. We don't suffer because of God's creation. One young boy in mid-20s went to God, "Oh God, you created girls, they are so beautiful, so attractive, so lovely. Why the wives are so terrible?" God uvacha, God said, "Girls are created by me. Wife you created. That is your production, not mine." In God's creation there is no misery. In our creation there is no happiness. Heya upadeya, these two things. If we remember these things, we have nothing to gain in this world, we have nothing to lose. Remember it. That doesn't mean you give up everything and become Babaji and start an ashram. No, never do that. Acha, the next sutra is same only. Ashrama ashramamam dhyanam chitta svikruta varjanam vikalpam mama vikshaihi taihi evam ahamastitaha. See? To have the ashram or not to have the ashram, to do the meditation or not to do the meditation, this is only in the mind. Oh yeah. See, friends. In short, possessiveness and two, relationship. If these two burdens are undone, we are the truth. The truth is revealed. Only these two things. Possessions and relations. Now try to talk about yourself without reference to possessions and relations. What we talk is only possessions and relations. Before coming to Australia, I was in Jumri Talaiya. And there we had a very big farmland and very nice, beautiful cows, and we used to milk ourselves and so nice. But after coming here, we never see the cow, we see only the milk. Therefore our children think the milk comes only from the tins, not from the animals. They have never seen it. Where from the milk comes? from the woodlands. Oh, very good mark. All the time talking about possessions or relations. Drop these two things from your mind. You don't have to observe Mauna. When we talk to others, we talk about our past. When we talk to ourselves, we talk about future. After the lecture is over, I had to prepare the tea. All the people have to go and take the tea. And the cups are there. I told him to get the disposable cups, but he never did. Satsangatve nissangat. See? So, these two channels, when we stop talking to others, your past is dropped. When you stop talking to yourself, your future is dropped. You transcend the time. So, ashrama, anashramam, dhyanam, chitta, svikruta, varjanam. So, I have to have ashram, I should not have ashram, I should do the meditation, I should not do meditation. All these things are dropped. In short, sankalpa prabhavan kaman tyaktva sarvan asheshataha. Don't do any sankalpa that I have to do this or I don't have to do this. Just observe, relax, let the things take their own shape. What is our contribution that we are growing in age? It is the poor earth running around the sun and we are growing in age. She is tired and we claim, धूप में बाल सफेद नहीं किए हो तब ना. Friends, therefore, let the things happen as they are happening. And friends, I tell you from my personal experience, what God can plan for our evolution, we cannot even think. Leave it to Him. Every event in our life, every single event in our life is divinely planned for our evolution. But in between, no, it should be like that, and we suffer. Because our sankalpa, I want this way, I want that way. He knows what we want. We being Indians, we go to the doctor and we tell the doctor, Doctor Sahab, injection thok do yaar. Now what we have to be given medicine, the doctor knows. But Indians, every Indian is born doctor. See? And it has become such an obsession. There was one man, I was living with him. He had this problem. He was very old. That time 78. Now he's no more. I was staying with him. I was in my 20s. You can imagine the gap. And he was so healthy. He could eat anything, no problem. Sugar, no problem. Heart, no problem. Blood pressure, perfect. Nothing wrong. In his age group, people have got problem. He had this problem. How come I don't have problem? And then he started going from doctor to doctor. Every doctor says, congratulations, you are perfectly all right. He used to tell me, all these doctors are useless. They don't know. I am 17, how come there is no problem? After going with him 3-4 places, I understood his problem. Then before going to the next doctor, I went and met him and told, I said, this is the problem. So kindly tell him that you have got 20% heart block and your sugar is going up and this thing, that thing. And then you will see, you will get proper money also and maintain him. And thereafter we went to him and doctor, I can't believe you are still alive. With only 20% heart, how can you be alive? I am surprised. God's grace is on you. Are you a disciple of somebody? He looked at me. See, friends, All such people, those who complain about their health all the time, they are nothing but seeking attention. Body will have its own go. If there is something, take care and forget about it. All the time. Anybody does a mistake. How are you? Don't take revenge. Bet home. And then you start, dum dadaka. So details. Nobody is interested. We start. Therefore, all these things are only chitta vikruti varjanam. These are all the modifications of the mind. Give them up, and then no vikalpa. Vikalpa mama. No, there is no vikalpa for me. And there, in this manner, I am free from all these three things. One ashrama, no ashrama, dhyana, and vikalpa. All the thoughts, imagination. This is how I live in this world. So wherever I am, there I am. This is the standard practice. When some people see for the first time, they ask us this question: Swamiji, where is your ashram? No. Where is your headquarters? This is the question. So I tell them, look here, I live with a full head, not a quarter head. Those who work with a quarter head, they have got headquarters. Because their quarter head is in office and 3/4 head is at home. Karma anushthanam ajnanat yatha eva aparamasthatha buddhva samyagidam tattvam evam eva ahamastitaha. Karma anusthana ajnanat. Be attentive. Karma is born because of the grandmother called as ajnana or avidya. First is a notion that I am incomplete. Without that notion, there cannot be any disturbance in the mind. In the deep sleep, when we are snoring away, there is no notion that I am incomplete because we are not identified with the body and we are totally merged in the absolute. Therefore, no notion of incompleteness. Therefore, there is no thought or desire, and therefore all bliss. And happiness expresses always as noise. And therefore in deep sleep people snore. So the snoring of the deep sleep is expression of the divine bliss. And you must have seen those who snore, they are never in a hurry. Have you heard anybody snoring hurriedly? Kya jaldi jana hai? So much at peace. It's a joy. See? Therefore, karma anusthana, when there is the sense of incompleteness. Otherwise, you tell me why a young, healthy, free, educated boy should think of getting married. We were somewhere in India. One, this dead body was being carried. So we were coming. We stopped there. Our car stopped. Dead body gone. Everybody, I also did. When they are alive, we kick. When they die, thank God. So gone. Thereafter, immediately behind that, there was one nicely decorated car in which the recently married couple was going. There also I did namaskar. So, Swamiji, आपने यहाँ क्यों नमस्कार किया? Why did you namaskar? I said both are the same. First also death, second also death. Marriage you may call it a celebration, but it is not celebration, it is death only. Freedom is destroyed. Karma anusthana ajnanat. And because of the sense of incompleteness, there is uneasiness in the mind. That uneasiness of the mind is called as desire. See? Any desire, doesn't matter what desire you have got. Desire to keep quiet, you are still more disturbed. Desire for discipline, you will be most disturbed. Any desire is a disturbance in the mind. So, sense of incompleteness, then uneasiness in the mind called a desire. Then third, we desire about that which is other than the self. Desire can never be about oneself. Desire is always about others. These three things put together is called as samsara. Avidya, kama, karma. So, karma anusthana ajnana. Now such people, they get engaged in doing karma or upasana. And their attention is only on this thing. In South Africa, they chant Hanuman Chalisa in a very big way, big functions. There will be hundreds and hundreds of people coming. And they have got competition. Hanuman Chalisa chanting competition, different rag and all that. And 108 times they have to chant. And it is such a huge function. But if they want to come and simply sit quiet, kuch karo na? They can't keep quiet. And then we did, in that competition, our group got the first prize. Hanumanji is waiting here. They are using me. They are using me. It's not devotion, it's a karma. I have done so many times chanting. Ajnanat, karma anusthana ajnanat. Similarly, going to the holy places. Kurute ganga sagar gamanam vrata paripalana dhava dhanam ajnanat. Once we went to one place in India. That place is Gangapur, a holy place of Bhagwan Dattatreya. And there is one, place, they call it Ash Mountain, but it is a flat place. It's called as Ash Mountain. So we went there, did Namaskar. And then there were so many beggars sitting there in a line. So that lady, she said, Swami, I want to give them. I said, give them whatever you want. So she said, there are about 100 of them. I'll buy 25 chapatis. They are ready-made chapatis are available. Cut them into 4, give to everybody. I said, don't do that. Give full, don't cut. No, I want to give. It's all right. She cut them into 4 pieces each. So she can give 1/4 to everybody. Nobody accepted even one. So I said, we don't want. We don't want. Swami, why they are not taking? I said, you ask them, why do you ask me? You give me. So they were telling, you are giving this tukda, that means a piece. Who will take it back? Means what? When we get the full chapati, we recycle it. We sell it to the same shopkeeper. You bought for 1 rupee, we sell it for 50 paisa. So we get 50 paisa out of that, and the shopkeeper gets 50 paisa. Again he sells the same chapati, and the same come to us. Dhanam, charity. See friends, all these things have nothing to do with the reality. Karma, anusthana, ajnana. In the same manner, tatha, uparamas tatha. And similarly, if you say, I want to give up everything, that is equally born out of ignorance. See, one of the most important thing about karma is, karmani akarmaya pashet akarmani cha karmaya sa buddhiman manusheshu sa krishna karma krut. See, when karma is an expression of happiness, and when not doing karma is understood as it is a karma, he alone is intelligent. I don't want to do anything. That means still you have got a kartatva abhiman. Therefore, let the life be lived. Whatever we are supposed to do it and relax. Otherwise, both way we get caught up. They are both expressions of the same ignorance. Karma anusthana jnana tatha eva uparamaha buddha samyagidam tattvam. Knowing this thing very well, clearly, Therefore, although I engage myself dynamically in this world, yet I am doing nothing. See? Karmani akarma yaha pashet. Akarma means Paramatma. See? We may praise the Lord, Sun is giving us the light. You ask him, he says, what light? He won't understand. We may say, the flower is giving us nice fragrance. You ask the flower, yeah, what fragrance? मुझे तो कुछ आ ही नहीं रहा. They don't give. It is their nature. See, friends, can we have the abhiman, ego? Do you know? Every day, 24 hours, 200 and 1600 times I breathe. समझ क्या रखा है? No, because breathing is not done. It happens. This is the meaning of getting rid of this karma. Therefore, buddhva samyak idam tattvam evam aham astitaha. Therefore, wise people can never have anything like success and failure. You can imagine Bhagwan Shankaracharya is given posthumous Bharat Ratna. See? These are all political gimmicks, getting these awards. And then we don't agree with this intolerance, therefore we return our award. But we don't have provision for taking it back. Is this spirituality? See, all the great masters, they have never gone after these kind of external things. See, friends, there was a great master in Vrindavan who has tremendous impact on my life, was this Swami Akhandanji Maharaj. Nowhere he had associated himself with any institution. If you want, take me there, but nowhere. Never he attended any meetings, nor any resolution, nor any solution, no nothing. Relax. And once I was there, and when going, I told him, Maharaji, I had to go for my lectures and all that. He said casually, if you have Vedanta Nishtha, you cannot do Dharma Prachar. See, what Vedanta tells? Isha Vasamidam Sarvam Yat Kincha Jagatyam Jagat, everything is Paramatma except them. Advaita Nishtha can never be a platform for propagation of religion. Therefore, one person asked me this question. If you are talking, this happened in US, if you are talking so much about Hinduism, so great, why it is not spreading everywhere? I said, anyway, don't worry. Then you be whatever you are. You are Christian, continue to be. We have no problem. He said, no, I want to know why it is not spreading. I said, I'll talk to you, but my rules are very strict. After I talk, the topic ends. No further discussion, no argument. Are you ready? He said, yes. I said, have you heard anywhere disease is spreading or health is spreading? Has anybody said, health is so important, why health is not spreading? Whatever spreads is the disease, not the health. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.